I don't buy ramen noodles anymore. They're not good for you.
Do you eat them dry?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Like a Mars bar?
They're dry and then they're wet.
What the fuck does
You're
that
not.
mean?
It's really bad. I almost threw up when he told me
Do you
about this.
pour hot water in your mouth and like...
No, that would be better.
That would be
you-
better than
What
what
do
he
you
does.
do?
Really bad stuff.
I
What do you do?
I don't want to say.
You shouldn't
you
tell
have
her.
to say.
She'll never look at you the same.
Coming to you all the way from Norfolk, Virginia, Go On Podcast presents How Embarrassing with Molly and
What?
Oh. How embarrassing! How embarrassing! Is this how we're starting this one?
Well. Welcome to How Embarrassing is the podcast about all of our embarrassing ass little fucker lives. My name's Molly.
My name's Jeff.
And that over there, that's producer Matt Cole. And today in the studio, we have special guest Erika.
Hi, thank you. I'm so happy to be here.
Yes.
you look great. I love your outfit.
Yeah, that's a sick
Thank you.
fit.
It's very like army chic.
Trench coat.
I think it's Space Army, like Star Wars.
Space Army.
I was going to say, I was going for Dune, but then I realized the
Oh.
neck looks like an uncircumcised penis.
Oh, that's what they're going for in Dune. Oh, you got a
Oh.
gator. Oh my God, it's ice.
That goes up so high.
It's really high.
That
It goes
does
up
go up high.
Yeah.
That becomes a full, I guess, mask hood.
Yeah.
This is,
A full mask hood.
it's my
a
neck
gator.
foreskin.
It's her full. It's her head. 4 heads.
Oh, but that reminds me. I have an embarrassing story whenever we're.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I can't wait.
What
Right
a
away.
coincidence.
Let's hear
Yeah,
it.
and thank
I
you for
do
reminding
too.
me.
I do too, doggy. I got 2 for you.
Okay, well, as some avid listeners know,
Yeah.
my dad's on his deathbed.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, so
yeah.
if you're listening to the podcast and you're saying these motherfuckers are slackers, they haven't put
Yeah.
out an episode, blah blah blah. You're a fucking dick because Matt Cole's dad is dying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you fucking
You
insensitive
fucking
clod.
asshole.
Hey, why don't you look at a calendar and see that his dad's dying instead of fucking bitching at us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at your calendar and mark it because it's John D. Cole's death day.
Yeah,
baby.
fucking bitch.
God.
Did you guys get a lot of complaints during the hiatus?
A lot of people. Have
Oh,
been
yes,
reaching out. A lot
yeah.
of people are
All our
reaching out.
fans.
Yeah, Yorgos. All right, so
Yorgos.
There we go.
I have gotten to know my dad's body very intimately
Hell yeah.
recently from
Oh,
like
no.
helping changing him.
Like
and
I got
stuff.
to know my grandpa's body while he was
Yes.
dying.
It's like how Jeff turned gay.
Well, it's weird. I don't
Matt, are
feel
you becoming gay?
I don't feel gay.
Wait till
What
he
is-
dies and
What are
we'll
some
ask you
signs
again.
and symptoms?
Okay.
Cutting your own hair.
So I.
I'm gonna get roasted this episode.
Yeah.
I can
No,
feel
this
it.
is an intervention.
Yeah.
So I'm helping changing him and all this sort of stuff, and I realize like this dude is getting a lot of UTIs, mostly because
His shit's in his piss.
His piss isn't a shit.
Oh.
no, mostly because Daddy's uncut.
Whoa.
Whoa.
By the way, a great title for this episode: Daddy's uncut.
It's a double entendre because of Jeff's hair.
But it is cut.
And,
I know,
It's
and-
freshly cut.
They
It was cut
and-
2 days ago.
And it works for Erica's next foreskin.
That's true.
So I mean, it's embarrassing.
You never knew this about your father?
I never knew this.
You've
and
never seen your dad's dick.
I guess
That's
maybe
crazy
not,
to
or
me.
like I just was so little that I was
Wait,
like,
it's
I guess
crazy to you that he's never seen his dad's dick?
Yeah, when was the last time you
Why
saw
is
your
that
dad's dick?
crazy?
I don't know. Probably. My dad just pisses everywhere. If we're on the boat for too long, I turn around and he's taking a fucking piss.
Well, I don't think a lot of people just like see their dad's dick all the time necessarily.
Okay.
Yeah, most people don't have boats.
When
Jeff.
was the last time you saw your dad's dick?
Never.
Well,
That's
why,
not true.
Why are you being
Papa
like this to
Graham,
Jeff?
chime in. When's the last time
I-
Molly saw your dick?
Not to my memory.
Maybe it was different with girls.
Yeah, I was
Erika?
gonna say I think
Matt's.
it's different with girls and boys. But also, Matt, your dick is cut.
Yeah, and so that's is like simultaneously embarrassing and also infuriating.
Infuriating.
Why the fuck would you cut my pee-pee when your pee-pee not cut?
Are you resentful about being
I'm
cut?
very resentful.
That is
You're
interesting,
like the
though.
second or third guy I've met who's mad they're cut.
It's
and I don't
stupid.
get it.
It's
I've met
stupid,
a lot.
There's no reason for it.
About mad being cut? I
Yeah.
felt like it's usually the other way around where they're embarrassed that they're uncut.
I think it used
At
to
a
be
young
like
age,
that.
you might be,
Yeah.
but
And the tide has turned.
yes.
Oh.
And now men are learning that like they're maybe losing out on some sensation.
Yes.
Yeah. Also, think of
Oh.
how much money Matt would have saved on lube if he was uncut.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah,
Wait.
think about that.
You don't need as much lube?
You don't need any lube.
You don't need any lube.
What?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
You don't need lube to jerk off.
Oh,
But you don't
like,
need lube for
Wait, hold on.
Wait,
Why are
can you
saying
say it
that
into the
all-
microphone?
need lube.
you don't
for,
need lube
like,
for
butt sex? Hey, why would you?
That's different. That's different.
Okay, that was what confused
I don't know.
me.
Do they?
You need lube to jerk off?
Yeah. I mean, I don't need it, but like, it's
don't.
It's uncomfortable with. Well, yeah, of course. What?
Cut guys need lube to jerk off.
Cut guys need lube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't. Again, they don't need lube, but it's more comfortable with lube. And like, you
It
could
kind
be
of
a,
causes like friction burn.
you could be a dry
without
jerker or a wet jerker, or you can do a little bit of both.
some spit at least.
Yeah.
All right.
Think about this. Here's a
But
good.
spit dries out.
You
so
know-
quick.
Getting dry hand jobs?
I'm not giving hand jobs.
uh,
I don't.
Yeah, that's
Nothing
right.
I'm gonna do to
No,
a dude is
I
better
respect
than
it.
what
Like,
he can
you're
do.
an
He's
adult.
well
I get it.
practiced.
Yeah.
You know.
So here, you know those things like at the mall, at
It's
like
gonna be
you,
disappointing.
you
if
get
I
it like
do it.
well, I used to get them at toy stores. They're like a rubber. Tube
I know
snake.
exactly
Yes.
what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
It's like
Okay.
at
a Kennedy
Jillian's
tube.
all the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, so
Any
think
type of
about it.
like.
Like you could jerk that thing off really well. Think about if it didn't have that extra outer tube.
It would be mushy.
Yeah.
It would be slime.
All right, maybe that's,
That's a
the
terrible
best.
analogy.
Listen.
It's not a horrible
it's
analogy.
not a horrible-
It's all one piece.
Okay, but there's an inner and outer thing. If it was just just a solid tube, and you were just trying to like jerk it, basically it'd be a dildo. Anyways, let's move on. Who else has an embarrassing
More
story?
friction.
So wait, you're embarrassed that your dad is uncut?
It was just embarrassing that I didn't know for a long time, and also that like you get so old that you have to have your sons and daughters look at your pee.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah,
That's
Did you
gonna
ask-
happen.
Did you ask your brother if he knew and how he feels about it?
Is your brother older or younger?
He's older.
Did you ask him if he's cut?
I haven't.
Ooh, ask your siblings if your nephews are cut.
Jeff, what about your brother? So, cut or
I
un?
don't know if I should disclose my. No, the Blues are uncut.
All three?
Yeah,
Tic tac toe?
and then father too. All four.
Hell yeah. Because I forgot you see your dad's dick all the time.
It's not all the time. I'm just like,
Sorry, silly me, forgot.
Matt, have you considered the
Yeah.
surgery you can get to like replace your foreskin?
is there a surgery
Yeah.
for that?
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you
That sounds
you like
ridiculous.
stretch out the skin
Yeah.
around it.
That's
It'd
too
probably
much.
be really
I don't
super
know.
easy. Let's see how much it costs.
I don't think it's gonna
Probably be
Remember-
like, foreskin
Replacement?
rejuvenation surgery.
Remember there was an episode of Friends
Yeah.
where Joey was
Restoration.
auditioning for a role where he had to do a nude scene.
Oh, and he was circumcised and it was not
Yeah, and like the
accurate
scene
to
was supposed to be uncircumcised,
ancient
and he said
Rome,
he
yeah.
lied and said he was, and so they were getting ham and toothpicks, like deli ham and toothpicks, to try to make it look convincing.
Well, but, like,
and I was
when
like,
it's
That-
direct, you can't really see the foreskin as much. Right?
Yeah.
Huh.
not as much. It depends on the dick.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
Some retract all the way, some don't.
It's anywhere from like 2 to 10,000, but it looks like it's probably upwards of 10,000.
Oh,
I don't
for
know.
foreskin
Pull up images.
replacement.
Do an image.
Restoration. What's that?
I want to see what it looks like.
Okay. Restoration.
We want to see what it
surgery.
looks like.
Oh,
Photo.
this is gonna be gross.
Let's see what it
Like,
looks like.
can it pass? That one looked like
Did you
a
click on the?
yam.
No, there was one that was like a cartoon chart of how the
No.
process goes.
Okay.
I think I'd rather
You want
look
a
at
cartoon
that
chart?
one.
That
Okay.
looks like a
That one's better.
Thanksgiving
I want to see the
sweet
steps,
potato.
but I don't want to see
Okay.
the catastrophe.
Oh,
of
here we
it.
go.
Okay.
Natural for okay, good. All right.
Listeners, you don't have to look this up.
Wait, I'm confused.
Okay, so this is what it is. Okay, I'm not narrating this at all. We're looking at number one shows natural
They
foreskin.
basically stretch the
You have to wear,
shaft
like,
skin up
tape
over.
Yeah.
on your penis.
Yeah.
It says after a period of time, there's enough skin to cover the glands. How long?
I don't.
It looks like it's stretching and cutting.
Oh, there we go.
Oh my god.
Oh
Whoa!
my god.
There's a contraption at the end of his dick, like stretching his foreskin over, or his like fake foreskin.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
It's taped to his leg.
I'm sorry. At this point, what's the fucking point? Is
Yeah,
it really
just-
that important?
Just have what you have.
Is it really
just
that
have what you
important?
You could buy like a little jacket for it.
Just
Wow.
an exact.
Cute
You could
little
get a
cute.
mini version of Erika's dress right now. Just
Wow.
button it right
I also
up.
think
yeah.
like that the sensation is
That's
it's
probably
too damaged.
different. Yeah.
it's too
Oh yeah,
damaged.
Oh, you
the
can see the
restored
scar
doesn't
tissue.
look like
No,
uncircumcised. like,
thank you. Turn this off.
Okay.
I'm sick of this shit. Hey, fellas, have what you have.
Just
Right.
take what your parents gave you.
Yeah.
You say, fellas, this is a conversation exclusively for Matt.
Matt, have what you have. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Want to hear my embarrassing stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, I have a
Is it also about foreskin?
No.
Nah,
I fucking
never mind.
wish, dude. Well, no. So I basically have fucked up a lot at work in the past
Oh, that
week.
sucks.
The first
Your
thing
whole identity is based around your work.
I
That
know.
sucks.
The first thing I did was switch two numbers and lose a contract that was a lot of money.
How
I
much
can't
money?
really get in the specifics, but it was
Millions?
not millions.
Okay.
Well, it's not that
It was
much money.
switching two numbers and not like.
Erica only deals with big shit.
Well, sorry. I mean, are we talking revenue or margin that would have gone to me?
Oh, I was talking about
Oh.
like total revenue for the company.
Oh, total revenue, it was millions.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wait, so when you say switching two numbers, it was switching two numbers, not like losing a zero. 'Cause
Like,
losing
you
a zero
I,
tried
is
to
I
two
calculated the formula for margin versus markup, which is really hard to explain.
Well, have you considered? I don't want to bring this up. Have you considered that it's because you're wearing a Hootie and the Blowfish T-shirt right now?
It might be.
There's holes
But
in
I
it
wasn't
too.
wearing it at
How'd
the
you get
time.
those holes in that shirt? They're very unique.
Moth.
That makes sense.
Is it
So
a
anyway-
pet
I don't
moth?
think I've ever
Anyway,
had a moth
I
attack
made-
on my
I
clothing.
made big
Don't eat
mistake.
cotton. They eat
I made
silk
big
and wool.
mistake and lost
Really?
something that I was supposed to not lose. But today I made an even bigger mistake.
Okay. Oh.
And do you ever have two words you kind of flipsy doodle that like even when you're reading the right spelling of the one, you say the wrong one?
Yeah.
Okay. For
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
For
Was it like
me,
a
that-
not
Yeah.
situation? Like,
For me,
do not sell?
Was it maggot and...
no. But it's interesting.
Wait,
we're
I can bleep you out.
It's interesting we're talking about circumcised
Yeah.
penises today because today I said that this terrorist did a Mazel Tov cocktail.
That's funny. Was he an Israeli terrorist?
Good work.
That's, you know what?
That's
It's like-
funny.
It's kind of beautifully ironic.
I said Mazel Tov cocktail, and Hillary Stallings, friend of the pod who works with me, said, "Wait, say that one more time."
Mazel
And I
tov.
Hey.
said it again, and she said Mazel Tov cocktail.
Were they going against Palestine?
No, it was.
Did you say Palestine?
There was like a
Shit.
Palestine, where everyone's friends.
Mazel Tov. Mazel Tov.
So the one time it was on purpose. So I used to work at a museum. There was
Yeah.
a ceramics teacher who taught ceramics classes. And
Makes sense.
yeah,
Checks out.
Yeah.
Checks out.
All right. So
Um,
far, so good.
she she lived around the corner from my parents.
Yeah.
And so like we
That's where
kind
the
of
fudge is made.
knew each other.
Oh, that's a new fucking button on my soundboard. That's where the fudge is made. Sensual love.
So She's Jewish, and she just announced on Facebook that she had a grandson. So the next time I saw her in person,
Sensual love.
I was like, Dee Dee, I heard you just had a grandson, Mazel. And the way she stopped in her tracks and just looked at me with her head like a curious dog, you know? Because I'm a Gentile, and she wasn't really expecting me to say oh, Mazel. But I thought it was okay to say it.
Are you allowed to shorten the word like that?
Oh, no, it's a
know.
crime. They will stone you to death if
Were
you
you
do
talking
that.
about a Mazel Tov cocktail? 'Cause maybe she got confused and scared.
She just she kind of had that weird smile where you're like, oh, thanks.
Good try.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's like
it
when
was
people
awful.
try to
That
say
sucks.
tortilla. And, the Mexican
Just say it.
restaurant.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
say it
When they're
again as if you were saying it to her.
I don't wanna.
Just do it.
Oh, I don't.
Please.
Salsa. You know when
Dee,
a
oh my
white person
God.
says a
I heard you just had a grandchild. Mazel.
No, wrong. Sorry, wrong button. Wait, do it one more time.
She air horned
No,
your
yeah,
ass?
No, one more
one
time.
more time. One more time.
Oh, Dee Dee, congratulations on your grandchild. Mazel.
What'd you say?
I
God,
don't know. I'm
you know
sorry.
what? Too
It was
much
worth
for,
it.
Too
It was-
much setup for that.
Oh, I wish I got the button right the
but
first
yeah.
So
time.
I wonder if it's if you would have said the full word, if she would have reacted differently.
I thought I was being cool.
Well, do you know?
I
that
think
was
it's cool, but I
I was
don't know much about
I'm
that.
going to shorten it.
Wait, what?
You know
As
the
we've talked
problem?
about my
you know
dick,
the
I don't know
other
much
two
about the
words-
Jewish
The
community.
other two words that I switch up that are bad.
Please tell us.
Maggot and
It's it's
You can't say it.
It's prodigy.
Go ahead. Sorry.
It's prodigy and prostitute.
Wait, no,
no,
you don't.
that's
do that.
not true.
There's
a
no
chess
way.
prodigy.
I don't do
There's
it
no way.
anymore. I don't do it anymore.
What's a chess Protestant? Protestant prostitute.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it's oh, she's like a child prostitute.
There's no fucking.
I don't do it anymore. I'm 32 now.
Wait, how old were you the last time you did it?
Oh, probably college.
That's older than I thought you were going to say.
I'm a heavy drinker.
It takes several times for those lessons to really
Yeah,
sink
those
in.
lessons they get learned to the hard
Wait, do you
way.
get it wrong the other way too? Like you see a prostitute, like, hey, there's a prodigy,
Oh, look at that prodigy walking down the street at night.
a street walking
Yeah.
prodigy.
The fucking prodigies, man.
She is going places.
Look at the
She
tits on that
is going
prodigy.
places.
Hey, if you don't study hard in
She's
school,
gonna find
you're gonna
Richard
end up a
Gere
prodigy.
and become huge.
Yeah, it's that movie where Julia Roberts plays the prodigy.
Speaking of
Oh, you mean
prostitutes,
Aaron
we gotta.
Brockovich?
I
Speak-
love Grand Theft Auto when you can just run over prodigy.
Speaking of prostitutes, it's time to whore ourselves out for an ad.
Woo!
We got the buttons back.
God knows I need the moolah.
'23, blue 27, 26 far hike.
Okay, here.
Go.
Pass it.
Oh shit!
Pass
My
the
hands are so
ball.
sticky.
Oh no.
I'm trying to.
Oh god.
I won't leave my hands.
Syrup hands.
I love pancakes. Okay,
Wait a minute.
I have to
love
eat them all the
pancakes?
time.
Well, I have news for you, pal.
Okay.
You said you have syrup all over your hands?
Yeah.
Well, my nipples happen to be made out of pancakes. Come on over here, big boy.
Wait.
let's hang out.
Ah! They tackled me.
Oh fuck.
Shit.
You fell for my trap. My nipples are made out of regular skin, not pancakes.
Ref, that was bullshit. Ref, call it. Ref. Oh god, the clown ref is back.
Whoa. Pancake distractions are in the rule book. I'll allow it.
Damn it.
Haha, loser.
I hate the CFL.
I guess you should have hired your own ref.
Did you hire this ref?
Yeah. You know what I did? I went onto the internet and I tapped into my favorite podcast, How Embarrassing's website. And they have a new sponsor called Clownin' Around, where you can hire a clown to do anything.
I'll suck your dick.
That's not what I paid him for.
Oh,
I paid him to referee this game.
it's a child prostitute.
Yeah. Where's the bell?
Hey, where's the bell?
Where's the bell?
Shit.
Someone's hit it to protect assholes.
Oh, fuck. P. Diddy came.
Is it at that god awful theater?
I think, no, I think I borrowed it for a brewery show and I didn't put it back.
So it's at that god awful,
No, it's in my backpack. It's in my backpack.
god awful backpack.
It's
That's
in my
fine.
backpack. It's in
We
my
don't use
backpack.
it
I'll
much
get it later.
anyways
Is
anymore.
it in God's backpack?
Mm-mm.
What do you think God's backpack is?
That's a good question. So Jesus is God and the Son of God,
Yeah.
and the Spirit and the Holy.
And if like
No,
if
Holy
God,
Spirit's different.
Holy Spirit's different than God or
It's the
Jesus?
Trinity.
Yeah, but what is the Holy Spirit?
It's indefinable.
it's all around.
Oh, how
It's-
convenient.
It's the part of God that's within each of us.
Yeah.
It's like the
Spirit
inside us.
like the spirit of Christmas.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's like how you have Santa, you have Mrs. Claus, and you have the spirit of Christmas.
Santa and Mrs. Claus are two totally different people.
Got it. Santa, Rudolph, spirit of Christmas.
Rudolph, a
Wait.
totally different being.
I would
What
say
about the
Rudolph is
elves?
the son of Santa.
That's not true.
Son
He's
of
not
Santa.
human.
The elves
He's
are
not human. He
the
has a red
elves-
nose.
The elves are clearly the disciples.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's right.
Yeah.
Erica,
Yes.
you came here with some embarrassing stories.
Oh, Saint Nick, little Saint Nick.
We're
from
done
the
with this
song.
topic.
Okay.
Little Saint Nick.
Yes, I have an epilogue to the story I told on the last episode.
Oh,
Damn.
Part 2 of 2.
We
That's
got
right.
We got an epi in the house.
So,
Damn,
for all
Daniel.
the listeners, if you haven't heard my earlier episode titled Redickted, I don't know what number it is, but
Ooh.
stop now. Like, stop listening right now and,
And
go
tune
back
into that
and
one.
Go listen to that
Go
one.
back to Redickted.
Yeah.
Go back to Redickted
Mhm.
so you can get caught up. And then
I also
Come
forgot your
back
story. Should
to
I do
this
that now?
time.
Should we pause this podcast so I can catch up? Or
I'll summarize.
Yeah.
But I don't
Okay.
want the listeners at home to listen to the
Yeah,
summary.
listeners.
okay,
summary is just
listeners
like
at
that.
home,
Skip
if you
ahead,
didn't
skip
listen
ahead.
to that, this is only a recap for people who have listened to that
Yeah,
episode.
yes.
Otherwise,
For my
pause
fans.
here, listen
Go
to
listen,
Redickted.
Yeah.
Come
Come
back.
back.
Skip 30 seconds.
Okay, so if you recall, one night this fall, I was hanging out outside of Push Comedy Theater. And
Episode 226.
Thank you. Yes, go back to episode 226. So I'm hanging outside of Push, and they're closing. And I'm talking with Brian Garraty, and then
I
he
remember
leaves,
this now.
And I go back, and I decide, like, I want... Because there's a guy left inside. He's not an owner.
Right.
He's just like a friend of the
Yeah.
owner, and it was weird, and I wasn't sure why he was there, so I knock on the door, and he answers. And he's surprised that I'm still there.
Right.
And I'm like, what are you doing? Do you want to go get a drink? And he was like, eh. And
Drink sounds good. Can you give me PBR, please?
Yeah.
I'll take one also, please.
Yeah, thank you.
You keep talking. I'll be the beer
so,
squirrel. Need one guest?
yes, please.
I'll just bring a handful.
So, I got nervous and I just kept talking before he could even answer. And I said terrible things like, if you don't have anywhere to go and you want to buy someone a drink, it should be me. Or
Right.
if you're waiting for someone but you want to practice stuff, that's a real quote.
Practice
verbatim.
stuff.
Practice stuff.
Yeah.
Like the art of conversation is what I meant, but
Right.
I can only imagine. how
But he
took
thought
that.
the
Yeah.
art of conolingus.
I like that ding.
Yeah.
It's a con because it's putting yourself between God and
No,
you.
yeah, it's a condom is called a condom because you're
God.
conning God, and that's dumb.
So fast forward, I don't know how many months it's been, like
Thank
6
you.
months or something.
Which, like, and not to say this, and I'm pretty sure I probably said this during the Redickted episode, but you were in that case kind of asking for it a little.
Were you wearing what you
Whoa.
were wearing now?
Whoa.
Because he might have been jealous of your foreskins.
Yeah, he said, "Break me off a piece of that."
Yeah. So, now he has a girlfriend. Okay.
Ooh,
And they're pretty
congrats.
serious.
Oh,
I know, good for
congrats.
him.
And her name is Erika.
No, it's not me. No. And she and I are in a new improv group together.
You're gonna say new relationship.
Ugh.
It's a 3-way polygamy. Is it polygamy? No, polyamory. Sorry, go ahead.
No, we already established before we started recording that I've never had sex with women. So
Gold
your
star straight.
whole- Yeah,
Erika,
your whole theory's out the
So you're
window.
taking it slow.
So,
Taking it
so his
slow.
girlfriend and I are in
You're saving
an
yourself.
improv group. Oh fuck!
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Okay.
So, we're playing Zip Zap Zap, and for the uninitiated, that is a game where you pass the energy and,
And you
and you
zap, zap,
zip zap zap, and you clap. You stand in a
You've
circle
seen
and you
it
clap
in-
to each other.
You've seen it in any movie making fun of theater kids.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
So we're playing, and Zip Zap Zap morphs into a pattern game.
Oh,
Where-
As one does.
Yeah, this
As
is
one
a normal
does.
thing.
Yeah.
So somebody says college and someone says party and they pass the energy to someone else. And my friend Sydney says Captain Morgan and passes it to me.
and it's like free association,
It's
like
free
whatever word
association.
comes to
yeah,
your
whatever
mind.
word
Yeah.
comes to mind. And like I that's not like a rule that I hold fast or anything. It's
Yeah.
not like a sacred thing. Like if the thing that first comes to mind is a bad thing and I shouldn't say it, I usually don't say it and I just kind of
Yeah.
wait and I think
Yeah.
something else.
But most of the time,
My
it's like
first thing is always a slur.
Yeah.
And then I go with the second.
Yeah.
The second is always what I go with.
Yeah.
I have to say a slur in my mind and then I say the real thing out loud.
That's Jeff's creative process.
yeah.
so
Oh no.
I receive Captain Morgan,
Uh-huh.
and the only thing my brain can conceive is this girl's boyfriend
Oh
because
no.
because the rum and
because
coke.
the rum and coke.
And is that what he drinks?
No, that's my drink.
Pay attention.
And I was
what
like,
Oh,
I
okay,
was
okay,
gunning
okay.
for a rum and coke.
Got it,
that
got
night.
it.
And so my brain
Who
just
was
like,
the boy again? Or you
I
can
don't
tell
think.
me off mic.
Yeah,
I'll-
I remember.
I
but
think you might have told me.
yeah, I told you guys.
I think his name is like
Off
2 different
air.
letters and then
Yeah.
something.
yeah.
Oh, probably.
Did you ever watch the show Dallas?
No.
Never mind.
Anyway, keep go.
That guy. So,
Yep,
it's just
okay.
like flashing in my mind, and like my brain is being overridden, and it's
Right,
just
right.
like every other idea is getting vetoed, and so I just say his name and pass it to
Oh,
his
no.
girlfriend and collapse on the floor, dying of laughter.
Yeah.
Collapse after? That makes it worse.
And I'm thinking, like, Sydney and I are the only people who really understand what's happening.
Right,
And
because she knows the story.
She knows the story. And, like,
Yeah.
she clearly passed it to me because when she thinks of rum, she thinks of me. And
Yeah.
so she passed it to me, and
Yeah.
I say this
Oh,
guy's
she
name.
set you up for this.
And I just, like, I'm a puddle on the floor, shaking. Like, I'm laughing so hard, you
Yeah.
can't, like, nothing's coming out. I'm just shaking. And finally, I stood up and I said, I'm sorry. I'll explain it later. And she said, oh, I know.
Rachel said, "I know."
Shut up, Matt.
We're not naming
Bleep
names.
yourself.
I mean,
Fix it in post.
said I know.
There we go. He fixed it.
It's fixed. It's fixed.
Whoops! I guess I should mark that one for editing.
And I had just
Yeah, I
caught
don't think
my breath.
anyone from there listens to this podcast, to be honest. So
So I had just caught my breath and I froze and I said, wait, you know? And she was like, yeah. And I was like,
What does she know though?
yeah,
Yeah, that's the
I'd be
thing.
like, what
I-
do you know?
She's like, he stands that way.
There's kind of nothing to know.
I don't know what she knows. I didn't want to ask because if she didn't know, I didn't want to be like, oh, that's not it. It's really this other thing where I like
Yeah.
propositioned your boyfriend.
Yeah.
Were they
So-
dating at that time?
I don't think so.
Okay,
Okay, so you're in the clear.
maybe they were.
Also,
Maybe
you weren't propositioning him. You
Yeah.
were trying to get a free
I
drink.
wasn't,
It looked like
but from
It's-
his
it-
perspective,
It was
To anyone's
was-
perspective who
It
was
was a
there,
misunderstanding.
besides your own.
I was super horny and desperate for him,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
So I just kind of, I froze and I was, because I'm on the floor still. And I look up at her and I said,
Yeah.
wait, you know?
This is so dramatic.
You're
And
making
then
it
I-
sound
and then I
worse
just
than it
crumpled
is by
again.
saying that. Yeah.
And
Oy.
like, I finally came up for air and I was like, I feel like a weight has been lifted. And she was like, me too. I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? I don't know. And so, like,
this is bad.
I didn't want to, like, because there's a whole group
Yeah.
of people that are not in on any of this.
Yeah.
And I don't
Yeah.
need them to know.
But
Right.
it's like, but it's from the outside looking in. I'd be like, oh, them two fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, God, I just.
Yeah, it's
For sure.
Everyone
like-
else,
yeah.
everyone else in that group thinks, oh, they fucked, and they're clearing the air about it.
yep.
For
yeah,
sure.
Yeah.
For
Oh,
sure.
my God, Molly, that
Faux
literally never
shizzle.
occurred.
Oh no!
Wait, really?
This is like when I
It did
found
not
out you
occur
could
to me
read
that everyone
edited text messages.
This is
Observing
really
my conversation.
Redickted too.
This
The
is
uncut
so-
version.
Yes. High five.
Yeah.
Boy, yo boy.
That's
why
gotta be the
everyone
title.
hot.
Wait, where did it end? Where did it end?
It's over.
How did it end?
I just said, I feel like a weight has been lifted. And
And she said
"Me
yes.
too."
And that's where it ended?
And then I just kind of like composed myself and we got back to zip zap zap. I don't know.
This is so you're mean last time.
This is
How long ago did this
Where's my
happen?
phone? I don't know, like a month ago.
Never acknowledge it again.
it's too late. You gotta
Absolutely
keep
not. It's over. Everyone's forgotten about it.
Here's the thing, Erika will re-acknowledge it. I know Erika well enough.
Maybe I
She's
won't.
I'm different this time.
I can change. I can change.
I mean, you could bring it back up.
Is
but
that
it's-
bad?
I don't
it seems
know.
like
I don't know if
you're
it's
making it
bad.
Weird.
No, I just need everyone who was in that room to know that I did not have sex with that man.
Maybe reach out to everyone individually.
Talk to Sydney.
Ask all of
Start-
them.
no.
Listen to this
Oh yeah,
podcast.
start with Sydney.
Start with Sydney. Sydney knows the whole
because she
story.
was there and she can read the vibe of the room.
Wait, let
Yes.
me call her. Let me call her.
Yeah,
Okay,
let's get
yeah, let's get Sydney
we
on the
gotta get Sydney on the horn.
We should have Sydney on the podcast again soon.
I know.
should.
Get her back.
Wait, okay, how do I?
While she's doing that,
Yeah.
you be Erika, and I'll be Sydney, and I'll pass you Captain Morgan, right?
Okay.
And I'll be the girl.
And you'll be
And
good girl.
I'll
okay?
say Jeff Beaulieu is the name.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Captain Morgan.
Jeff Beaulieu. I'm sorry.
Zip?
I'm sorry. I'll
I don't-
explain
I
everything.
don't know
Oh,
why-
wait,
oh,
we
wait,
got
wait.
Can you
City.
talk? Or do you have a sec?
Tell her
Okay.
she's on the pod.
You're
Tell
on
her.
you're on the How Embarrassing podcast because I'm on the podcast.
Okay, that's fair.
Hi, Sydney.
She understands.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I'm not naming names. Okay.
Yeah, don't say any
Don't
names.
say any names. You remember that time at rehearsal when we were playing Zip Zap Zop and you passed me Captain Morgan and I said a man's name to his girlfriend?
Yes.
Yes, 100%. Yes.
It happened in the past month, so I can't help but not remember, but I'll also remember like in a couple years from now.
Okay, so it has recently been brought to my attention that everyone else who was in that room who doesn't know the whole story might think that I had sex with that man.
Oh no.
Is that something that occurred to you?
Not at all. I think because I was in on the story.
Yeah,
That's what we're
people
saying.
who are not in
So
on
I
the
didn't think that
story.
at all.
But
People who are not in on the story.
The way she told the story made me think right away, oh, everyone else thought it was a past relationship
Oh.
situation.
Sydney, do all those people think I had sex with him?
No.
I pissed my pants.
Cool. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Hey, just real quick, do you have any recommendations on how to handle this? You're really smart. I'm sure you have an idea.
Sydney, I said she
Did she
should
hang up?
never acknowledge it again.
Is she gone?
Oh, yeah, the call ended.
She said, gotta go.
She said, good luck.
I don't know. Maybe I accidentally hung up and all the Sturm and Drang of it all. Should I call her back? What?
No.
I don't know what to do.
We're done. We
We never talked to Sydney again either. You gotta start cutting ties now.
Yeah.
God,
Should we
that's
get
great.
into our little segment we had planned with Erika?
Yeah.
You had a plan?
We're like 40 minutes in.
Oh,
This sounds like this.
I brought
doesn't
some
sound good.
topics to talk about.
Erica's
Yeah,
like
wait, but
crying.
I'm gonna play the theme music for the topics. Hold on.
Oh God.
Oh, you got theme
We're
music?
gonna reset from this.
Wait, what? Why are you guys on your phones all of a sudden?
I'm pulling up my topics.
Oh my
And
god.
I'm pulling up the theme song.
Whoa.
This feels like
okay.
a trap.
It's not.
I'm
Okay.
turning up your gain, Molly, so don't yell.
If anything, this is embarrassing us more
Oh, nice.
It's time for politics with Erika.
Oh. Oh, it's
Teaching-
election day.
than teaching dummies.
Teaching dummies
Oh.
how to know stuff.
All right.
Jeez.
Politics for Dummies 101.
Nice.
We found out around 6:10
6:10. We
that
found
it
out
was
that
election
it was
day and we
election
should
day.
vote. And we went, whoopsies.
We said oopsie.
Oh.
And let's just say,
You didn't
let's
vote?
just say someone very close to me is very upset with me. right
Trip Rumble, friend of the pod.
Okay. It's the Democratic primary.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's yeah.
It's he can fucking relax.
Okay.
Are you kidding
First
me?
of all, we looked it up and we saw that and we went, okay, it's not
Yeah.
too big a deal.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
also, I don't think he's that upset with me.
No.
Our exchange was only done via text, so it's impossible to read the tone. But
No.
I just saw it and I said, "Oh no, did I do a really bad?" And then Jeff looked it up and said, "It's the Democratic primaries," and I said, "Oh, it's fine."
It's gonna be fine.
I mean, there are some important races in Norfolk.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's
Yeah.
what we want to talk about here today.
Yeah.
So we looked it up and it looks like there's 3 different positions, Democratic primary positions.
To be clear, me and Jeff both did not vote, forgot, did not notice.
We forgot.
Oh,
we both
okay,
know.
okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
But
There goes another
we
one.
looked up the three positions that they were voting for, and we said, I don't have a fucking clue what any of these
I don't
actually
even know what
do.
those jobs are.
You don't know
wish
what
you would've-
doggy position is?
I wish you would have texted me. I could have helped you.
It's
Well,
from
at this point, we
It was too
had
late.
already ordered our beers at the bar.
I
before.
found out about this election at 6 p.m. I'm registered to vote in Ocean View. I wasn't making it.
Oh,
But this
I mean,
did
not with
this
that
did get
attitude.
her to update her registration
Yay.
information.
So look,
Hooray.
a silver fucking
Right.
lining.
So
But yes, everyone on the pod.
what's a lieutenant governor?
I, Molly Graham, did not vote in the primary
the segment?
election.
the segment is just quizzing Erica about what.
Yeah, we don't know what it is.
We don't know what a
So-
lieutenant governor
All right,
does.
before we get into this,
Why
this
does it matter?
This is a PSA, but Molly, do you have your real ID?
Yeah.
Jeff,
Yes.
Erica.
Yes.
Okay, good. All right, and there's a PSA. Get your real ID because you're not going to be able to travel by plane. Yep, he's got the star.
Yeah.
I just got it like a month ago.
I
Good.
travel and have to go on military bases all the time.
Military bases. Yep. So get it.
No, I've showed you my real ID. Remember, I'm
Yeah.
Ugo McGee in it.
Oh, that's right.
But she
Yeah.
didn't update her voter registration
Wait, I
while
wanna
she got
see
it.
her
While
ID.
I
I
did
thought it
mine.
was- I've got a
That's
bad one.
weird.
Oh no, this is the worst picture of me ever.
This was like at the height of the pandemic, and I think it was my heaviest.
But what does a lieutenant go? Oh, well,
Yeah.
This was 2 months ago,
Are we-
baby.
Are we twins?
I don't think mine's that bad.
2 fucking months ago.
Mine
They
looks
just
like I
kept
might
saying-
kill someone, but it's not that bad.
They just kept telling me to put my chin down.
Yeah, you do look like a serial killer.
I do look like a serial
That's what I
killer.
usually tell you when you take pictures. Like,
But like a
chin
Ted
down.
Bundy,
Chin-
right?
Oh God, you look like a fucking psycho killer.
Like
a
if you
attractive
cover up,
serial
If you
killer.
cover up my chin,
actually-
it is the hottest picture of me
I
ever.
don't know. I look kind of
I'm
friendly.
like smizing. I've got like
Yeah.
Tyra Banks
I was gonna
eyes.
say,
not bad.
And then
You look like
and
fucking
then,
Gallagher.
Like, the chin just keeps going.
I think the eyes are good enough that it
Look,
distracts.
I look friendly. I have a nice little
You
smile.
and me always look the same in our
We do.
licenses.
We do.
Adorable.
All right.
Okay, so Lieutenant
In
Governor.
one sentence, like a very short
Actually,
sentence. What does it do? Besides write
Oh shit, we do look alike.
smoking kills you on every cigarette packet.
Yeah.
I look like fat.
So that's the Surgeon General.
Oh, okay.
So
Wait, you got the Surgeon General?
that's
mixed
not the
up with
Lieutenant Governor of Virginia.
Governor.
The Lieutenant Governor of Virginia presides over the Virginia General Assembly, and they're also kind of like Vice President of Virginia.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they don't have
Molly's
like a
out.
ton of responsibilities.
Okay, so I'm still not convinced to drive to Ocean View for this.
It's a figurehead position, but it's the kind of job like if you hold that office, you are setting yourself up
For
for
governor.
the next
Yeah.
higher office. You could maybe you want to be in you want to have a federal office like in the Senate,
Okay.
or you want to go on to become governor, or some other thing. So it's
Okay.
great
It's a
for your resume.
stepping
It's a stepping stone.
Was
Nobody.
Youngkin lieutenant governor before?
No, he was I want to say like an
think he
investment
was-
banker or venture capitalist or something.
No, I think he was like a master dragon, or what's the KKK thing?
Yeah, whatever that is.
Master Dragon, you got
That
it.
guy, can we just, since we're talking about politics,
Yeah.
I can't not
Give me
talk
back my
about his
porn!
stupid face.
Yeah, who do we vote? Are any of these
Yeah.
people the people we're supposed to vote for to get porn back?
Louise Lucas is a state senator who feels very strongly that Pornhub should flow freely into the Commonwealth.
Yeah.
And she's like 70-something years old. Maybe she's younger than that. I don't
Horny
know.
girl.
And like as soon as Pornhub was
I don't like the way
like,
you said that.
banned in Virginia, she tweeted something to the effect of like anybody else having trouble with Pornhub today?
Oh yeah.
Really
Yeah.
funny.
And
funny.
it was really funny because the idea of Louise Lucas masturbating
Also,
is
they
hilarious.
blocked like 3 porn sites, and the rest run wild.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they just did it according to like the amount of traffic they received, and
Yeah.
they blocked the most popular. So now we all have to deal with like second
XNXX.
tier.
Okay, so
Or
Lieutenant
X
Governor's
videos or
just vice
whatever.
governor.
So
Let's go
this-
to the next.
So Youngkin was just fucking rich. God, I
Yeah,
hate
he
him.
was just. But look at his stupid face. He look. Do you guys remember?
Oh, we don't
Odo
wanna get into
from
politics.
Star Trek Voyager.
Yeah, he doesn't.
He looks like he looks undercooked. Like
He-
I want to put him back in the oven.
He looks like
so
a.
He
his features
does.
get defined.
He looks like a thin
Yeah.
white Ted Cruz, and we know Ted Cruz doesn't have a great non-punchable face.
Wait,
But we're not trying to get into
scroll up,
politics
scroll
here.
up.
Okay. No, we want to talk.
Attorney General.
His birthday's December 9th, the day before
So
mine. Crazy.
Do you think that was going
does
to be
that make him a
entertaining?
Sagittarius?
He's only
Yeah.
58.
Lieutenant, Attorney General.
Yeah, what does the Lieutenant Attorney General do?
So the Attorney General of Virginia,
He puts the warning on the cigarettes.
He puts the warning on the cigarettes.
He does it himself, like hand does it.
in addition to that, I guess he, like right now, the Attorney General is kind of making headlines for choosing to like double down on certain laws, and so like when the Attorney General takes a stance on immigration or something in the Commonwealth, it kind of sets a precedent. So it, God, you look so bored.
And focusing on state laws, right?
Yeah. So
Whereas, like, y'all know what the Attorney General of, like,
These
America...
answers should be one sentence or less.
Yeah, we actually. Sorry, we forgot to put that stipulation. We
Yeah, one
wanted one
sentence or
sentence
less.
or less.
And if it can't be fit into a sentence, then it's a fake ass position.
Yeah.
Lieutenant Attorney General of the state of Virginia is second in command for setting the tone of the state's judicial system.
It's not a real thing.
I don't
Next
know.
question.
yeah, the Attorney General is. They counsel state
You
government
Googled this.
agencies and legislatures and represent the public interest in their state. Yeah, I had to Google it because you wanted a one-sentence answer. I'm
Okay.
sorry
Well,
that I'm not
we're
a fucking
just seeing
politics
if we fucked
robot.
up by not
We
voting.
thought-
Also,
It sounds like
I've been
we
kind
didn't.
of like I dropped out of politics after November. Like I'm technically still the District 9 chair in Virginia Beach, but
Ooh.
also like I've been not very active.
Chilling.
I wouldn't even say that. I think
Not even chilling.
No, what's
Frozen?
rudderless?
Rudderless.
Whoa.
Like maybe like
Oh
just kind
my
of mentally
God.
checked out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Twisting in the
That's what
wind,
happened in
feeling like
2020 for me.
hopeless.
Hell yeah.
I used to be very up
Rudderless.
to date on everything.
Aimless, directionless,
Norfolk City
purposeless.
Commonwealth Attorney.
Ooh, desultory. That's a great word. I haven't thought of that one in a while.
So
Desultory.
the you said the Attorney General for Norfolk?
Desultory.
Commonwealth Attorney
Desultory.
Wait,
Desultory.
Commonwealth Attorney
of Norfolk City.
of Norfolk. Okay, yeah.
Desultory.
Desultory.
First of all, I hope Ramin Fethi wins because
Desultory.
he's awesome.
Me too.
John Butler is like a Republican in sheep's clothing.
Yeah.
And
Some
the-
say
so
he's
just a Democrat?
no.
Come
Here's
on,
who I
guys.
want.
Let's
Some
get
say-
real here.
Some say he's very.
Desultory.
Here's who I want to win.
I don't think he's
I want-
Desultory.
enough.
I want Ramin Fateh, Jay Jones, and Ghazala Hashimi.
You know, if you
here's
wanted
the
those
thing
things,
with
you
Jay
should have
Jones.
fucking voted.
Here's the thing with Jay Jones, because I've met him. I think I have a photo with him. Like
Oh, yeah,
Brittany
yeah.
Culbertson took me to a thing a long time ago when he was running for the House.
Wait, I thought we were supposed to bleep his name because you didn't want it getting out there that
Yeah.
his girlfriend
Jay
thinks
Jones.
that.
The cat's out of the bag.
Shit.
That's why he had to leave his office
Here's the thing about Jay Jones.
mid-term. So no,
He
like
zip zap zopped his way right into my bed.
God. No, okay, so he is a very charismatic guy, and he was like this golden boy, like this up and coming superstar, and he won his election.
What happened?
And then he just after like he didn't even finish his term. I don't even think he got halfway through his term, and he just dropped out and didn't say why. Like there wasn't a
that means
scandal,
there's some
but like
there was a scandal.
Yeah.
He got out before it became public.
and then like his wife had kids, and like
By whom?
4 years later, he's like, "I'm back, baby, and I want to be attorney general." Or no, yeah, he's running for attorney general or no, lieutenant
I don't
governor.
know.
No,
Lieutenant Attorney General.
attorney general against Shannon Taylor.
Oh, Shannon Taylor just sounds like a cunt.
Mm-hmm.
Is she?
I don't know. I voted for her.
Oh,
I hope. Did you ever, Jay Jones?
yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
I met him
Like-
once. He seemed fine.
Yeah, like he's fine, but I mean, I feel like
I think he had a
Shannon never
mental.
abandoned the job.
I'm regretting this.
I think he had a. I think he had a mental
Do you want
breakdown.
me to call?
You
Should
think
we
he
call
did?
Trip and see if
No,
he can
I
say
want to
the
get
difference-
off this topic and move
see
on.
if he can say the difference between attorney general and
No, I
surgeon
want to
general.
move on. This is
I'm so sorry
killing
that
the
I
podcast.
ruined
There's
this
one
for you.
word
There's
that
nothing
describes
good-
Jeff right
it-
now, and it's
It's not your
Desultory.
fault, Erica. It was our fault for bringing this up.
Desultory.
Matt clicking this button
Desultory.
is more entertaining than this conversation right now.
Desultory.
Do you guys know what desultory means?
Yes.
What does it mean?
It means ruthless. Or what was the word that we...
No, it doesn't mean ruthless. It means
Rudderless.
lacking a plan, purpose, or enthusiasm.
Desultory.
Rudderless.
That's a good word.
The word of the day is.
Desultory.
Wait, are you pressing it too?
Desultory.
Oh, did you do this voice, Erica? You sound just like it.
Desultory.
Desultory.
Oh,
Desultory.
Desultory.
It's pretty
Desultory.
close.
That is pretty good.
Yeah, if I don't laugh, I can do it.
Yeah.
But it's hard not to laugh.
let's play a game where we play a random word and then we close our eyes and guess if it's the Google or Erica.
I actually want to do a game.
Fine.
I want to do.
Honestly, Matt, that doesn't seem like the most interesting game.
I want to do whatever.
It's not. It's better than let's talk politics.
We're trying to get off the fucking subject.
All right,
okay?
what are we playing?
I want to do whatever Jeff wants to do that he's not mad at.
No!
I have other topics.
Oh, cool.
This one's short.
All right.
Is this just okay? By the way, what was that game y'all played that you were so excited about? And it was just basically a conversation. You were like, okay, we're going to talk about things.
I heard this.
Yeah.
It was like 4 episodes ago, and it was
Yes.
your idea.
I don't listen to this podcast. So I
Fuck
don't
you.
know.
It was like you had to sell someone on the idea of whatever, and it's
Yeah.
basically having a conversation about
Yeah.
like boats or something.
Yeah.
I don't remember
God,
that.
it
And y'all were
so
like,
stupid.
no, it's a game. I'm like, it's not a fucking game. It's just like, hey, let's talk about this topic.
It's better than talking about past episodes or politics. We gotta change the subject.
I'm scared.
I'm listening, Jeff. I'm ready.
This is scary.
I'm so enthusiastic.
This
So
is
in the
our
past like
scariest
3 weeks,
episode.
I've listened to this one album all the way through probably 50 times.
Oh,
And I think you would be excited about this. It's Honky Dory.
Oh,
David
yeah.
Bowie.
Me too.
you would listen to like the whole thing.
So many times. I
Okay.
can't get
So
enough of
good.
it.
Yeah.
I'm going through a discovery of how amazing David Bowie is.
Hell yeah.
And I'm
Really?
having a great time.
Awesome.
He's having a boa song.
Right now, my favorite song on the album is Quicksand.
Oh, that is a classic. I don't know. It's
Matthew?
Turn around and talk to Matt about it.
yeah, it's
He-
so
I thought
good.
this
Clearly-
was like one of your favorite albums of all time.
No, I mean I like David Bowie a lot, but
I thought you were a huge David Bowie head.
yeah, a lot of people think that. I like David Bowie a lot.
Yeah.
But
I'm a
I grew
huge David
okay.
Bowie
All
So
right, so all
yeah.
my subjects are bad. Let me go to the
that's
next
fine.
one.
Wait, what?
thanks for
we'll talk
outing
about
me. You
Quicksand.
fucking ruined it. Everybody thought I was a huge David Bowie
No, it
fan,
sounds
and then
like
you
you
had to
don't- you don't even
fucking
know
quiz me about
Quicksand.
it.
We'll play a little sip
God
of it because it's
damn it.
good. It's a really good one.
I was ready to bullshit
Wait.
about it too. I was be like, oh yeah, that makes sense that you would like that album because of your other musical taste. I have no idea what that means, but like it
Yeah.
sounds authoritative, right?
Here comes the chorus. What it? It's a verse.
Yeah,
I was about to say this doesn't sound like a
that was
chorus to me.
it was the post chorus
That's
that
a
we.
post chorus. Yeah. That's a good one.
Okay, next subject.
Okay.
JoJo Siwa news.
Yay!
All right, if you're just joining us,
That's a full fucking podcast episode.
How embarrassing.
Oh my God, Brett. I'm so sorry.
Okay, here we go.
Siwa,
Jojo,
Siwa,
Jojo,
Siwa,
Jojo,
Siwa,
Joe,
Siwa,
Jojo, Joe,
Siwa,
Jojo, Joe,
Siwa,
Jojo, Joe, Jojo, Joe, Jojo, Joe, Jojo, Joe, Jojo, Joe,
Is this a song you guys all sang before?
No,
No.
that's
Wow.
improv, baby.
That's
Music
improv,
improv.
baby.
So tuned into each other.
If you guys want to take music improv classes from me, I'll teach them to you in 5 minutes
Rudderless.
behind a dumpster.
It is a song.
Rudderless.
Shut up.
Rudderless.
It is a song that we use a lot of times, and it's always the same cadence.
Yeah, we know
Oh,
that.
okay.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Okay.
It's usually the Get Real.
this is gonna be old news. It's old news while we're recording this. By the
Yeah.
time this episode comes out, it is ancient news.
Yeah,
This is coming out
I have
Friday,
some
baby.
Piggyback news probably from this. I think I know what you're gonna.
So
talk
we
about.
should talk about how
barbecue sauce.
now she's with a man.
No.
Yeah, so JoJo Siwa, founder of Gay Pop, is dating.
She broke up with her girlfriend for a man that she met on Big Brother.
So she went on to Celebrity Big Brother. Started
She is
hooking
22.
up with-
He is 32.
Yeah, started hooking up with
Ooh,
another
that's
guy
not
in the
gonna end well.
house,
No,
and they're now in a
that's
very
too young of an age
in a
for
hot,
that age gap.
hot and heavy relationship.
Been there, lived
Fuck
that.
JoJo
Same.
Siwa.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I think you know this movie, Velvet Goldmine.
Yeah.
That's all about David Bowie. You should watch that movie if you haven't seen it.
Oh,
it's,
yeah.
It's an indictment of Bowie's like, oh, I'm bisexual, blah, blah, blah. But then he ends up like, he was just playing around with the LGBTQ.
Okay,
community.
so
He kind of
what's-
played around with.
no,
He always put himself into whatever like
Like a
the
persona.
yeah.
It wasn't
he's
really-
never been him real self. He's
He
always
was-
been reflecting society as his character of like his art.
He was doing gay stuff for like shock value. And
yeah, I don't
that's
think
what
it was bad though. I don't
I
think
don't
it
know.
was like,
Like he confirmed like he definitely had sex with Mick Jagger and Iggy Pop,
yeah.
and I don't know.
But JoJo Siwa did not.
I'm
Okay,
sorry he's
so-
not gay enough for you.
right?
So what I
Wait, why'd you point to me to that? Are you like saying like I'll understand?
no
Because
she's
clearly
saying
you have
your
like a gay
opinion.
standard,
Yeah.
and he
I
wasn't
wasn't
gay
the
enough
one
for
said
you.
shit about David Bowie.
Was he gay enough?
Are you sure you weren't?
You were.
Play back the tape.
Yeah.
That was
Rudderless.
Matt.
Matt
it up.
brought up David Bowie, but then you said
I said he always just kind of reflects himself of what society is doing at the time, and that's been his whole music career and his entire
David
What do
identity.
you have against bisexuals?
David Bowie.
I don't think they're real.
Yeah.
I knew it.
yeah.
No, I think they're real.
Real
Okay,
pain in the
do you
ass.
think-
Ah.
Do you think JoJo's? Do you think
Gold stars.
Do you think JoJo Siwa is actually like bisexual?
Okay.
Yeah,
I
probably.
think she's
So
like
here's-
college girl bisexual.
I think
That's
that
why I think a lot of
she-
women say they're bisexual when it's
David
like,
Bowie.
See,
Do you
I'm the
guys-
only one who's being honest with myself.
yes,
Do you guys
gold star straight.
Do you guys want the opinion of a Kinsey 3?
Yes. Yes.
All right.
I don't believe the Kinsey scale is so stupid.
Okay, I know, but
The question is like,
I'm just referring to the fact that every time I've tried to talk, you've cut me off instantly.
Oh,
that's because you're a woman, not
I'm
because you're bi.
I'm wondering if you actually want me to weigh in because I have some interesting.
JoJo Siwa picture you see.
I have some interesting follow-up news.
Okay.
So JoJo Siwa starts dating this guy right at the beginning of Pride Month, June.
Gene.
June. In case you don't know, June.
Another lesbian singer, Fletcher, starts
Who
dating
the fuck
a man.
is Fletcher?
She was a very popular lesbian artist who
She
is
sounds
now
like
with
she's
a man.
one of the ghosts from Ghostbusters.
Wait, like, is she like Ani DeFranco, or is she like?
I don't know why that got me, but
I don't know
that's
how to
pretty
describe
fucking good.
her, to be honest. But I would actually probably put her in a similar category to like
Change
Billie
zone
Eilish,
between
who
many
also
other
has started dating a man this month. We've got three
I didn't
lesbians.
know she was lesbian.
We've got 3 lesbians we've lost to men this month. Pride Month.
Fuck.
You still
I
have
know.
Chaperone, right?
I think.
I think she's full blown.
Yeah, I think Chap is full blow.
Yeah, and what about? Oh shit, I forgot her name. She has this really cool song. I saw this clip. It was really cool. Well, maybe kind of cringe, but like there was this trans woman who held up the sign at a concert and was like, "Name me," to like this famous like pop singer who's like an icon, getting famous now. I can't remember her name.
Name me?
Yeah. So she was like, "Oh, hey, like I see this sign." It's like, "Yeah, I'm transitioning. I'm like, I want you to give me my new name."
That's a lot of pressure.
That's a lot of fucking pressure.
What name did they give her?
Well, it was really sweet because I think she gave her the name
Fester or whatever the other fucking
Felcher!
Felcher.
Fletcher.
Fletcher.
oh shit! Fletcher, not Felcher. Ugh. I think
I
she
like
gave,
Fester, like the
she
Addams.
gave her the
Yeah, me
name.
too.
She gave her the name Pearl, and this woman was like, I was holding on to that name for when I was gonna have a little girl, but I don't think I'm actually gonna have children now. So you know what? You're my child. They're kind of sweet,
Aw.
but it could have gone really bad. Like like Bodie
Fester.
McBoat. Yeah, I name you Fester. Go forth and be trans.
I have a funny story about a woman named Pearl. Can I tell it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
really?
Yeah.
Cool.
So my ex-husband's cousin lived next door to us, and I actually wrote a sketch about her for Panties in a Twist like a million years ago, like 2019 maybe. Her name is Cindy, and I'm gonna just go ahead and say it out loud because I don't think she listens to the podcast.
Yes, probably not.
I don't
You
know,
never
it's pretty
know.
big.
Cindy is like probably 60 something now, and Cindy likes to drink a lot.
Oh yeah.
I like
And-
Sydney.
So, Cindy, imagine like an apple-shaped woman with like toothpick legs and kitten heels who lives in Chick's Beach, and she always has her hair up in like a French twist with like some
Cool.
kind of floofy like hair ornament,
Hell
and
yeah.
she wears like
my
black
kinda
tank
girl.
tops and like yoga pants, and she like clip clops around.
Cool.
Okay.
Yep.
I have a great visual of her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was a good job.
like if she wears sunglasses, they have rhinestones.
Oh
Okay.
of course. Of course.
Uh-huh.
This woman has multiple feather boas.
Yeah.
Mm.
She talks like this because she's been smoking since she
Duh,
was like 15.
How many birds does she own?
0.
Oh,
But she does have a small black fluffy dog.
Okay.
Same thing.
When Cindy
That's a bird in dog's
gets
clothing.
blackout drunk, which is like a lot,
Yeah.
she starts to introduce herself as Pearl. And so, like,
But her name's
Cindy. I move in, and like, I'd be around the neighborhood, or we'd have a party because Chick's Beach was like a party neighborhood. Like, you
Yeah.
would just
Yeah.
you'd start playing music, and people just flock to your driveway, or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
much like a bird.
So I'd hear, why are you so obsessed with birds? I don't want to know. It's fine.
She
Let me
has
finish.
birds. She might not tell you about them.
So she introduced herself as Pearl. I did not know this.
Yeah.
And so I hear people at my house
Yeah.
talking about like, oh yeah, Pearl invited me. And I'm like, who the fuck is Pearl?
Yeah, I
What is
don't know this
going
bitch.
on? And then I think my husband at the time told me like, oh yeah, Cindy, she's also Pearl. I'm like, what? That's not, you can't do that. You can't just like,
But just when
like,
she gets
create an
drunk?
alter ego. Yeah, just when
I
she's
don't
drunk.
like that.
And,
Also Pearl.
I need to have an alter ego
Yeah.
blackout name.
So one day we're on her brother's boat. Brad is he got kicked out of the, what do you call it? He was a boat pilot, like a
Uh-huh.
tugboat pilot.
Yeah.
Are they called pilots? and
Yeah.
boats?
Yeah.
Tugs,
Really?
yeah.
And they,
I thought they would be captains.
they're the ones who like steer like a big fucking cargo ship
Yeah, like
into
the
port.
tugboat
Ooh.
pilots.
Ah.
That's
So he's
hot.
a and it's like a very high paying, like it's
really,
a good fucking
it's a
job
really
to have.
hard job to
Popeye.
get.
Unfortunately, he was
Yeah.
addicted to like heroin.
Shit.
Oh my
So he
God.
lost his job.
Yeah.
No.
But
Better
then he
than
found
his life.
Jesus. Like, it's fine. Anyway,
Damn.
so we're on Brad's like little boat, and Cindy is she is full Pearl at this point. And we're getting out of the boat, and she like, we pull up to what's that fucking
Kertuck, Nantuck,
back deck?
Buck
Chicks.
Tuck, Fuck
yeah,
Tuck.
like the back deck.
Yeah.
we're like
Chicks back deck?
in the Lynnhaven
Chicks back
Inlet.
deck. Ah, that's what I was thinking of.
And
Kertuck. Buck
yeah,
Tuck.
like we pull the boat up to the back deck because we're gonna get like fried shrimp and
Yeah.
crab legs. And Cindy like goes to get out of the boat, and she
Oh,
like
no.
lifts her leg up,
Uh-oh.
and she's wearing a bathing suit under her little skirt or whatever, but like her legs are spread, and she makes eye contact with me and says, "I took your picture." I'm like, I said, what? And then she just lifts her leg up again for effect, and she's like, click. Like she has a camera in her vagina.
I remember the sketch that you wrote about
Yeah, so I
this.
wrote a sketch.
do
Yeah,
that?
Beth played
No, that's not a thing, Jeff.
Yeah.
That's
I
not
don't
a
know
thing.
much about women.
But yeah,
That's
so
true.
I wrote a sketch
Yeah.
about like a salesperson at Best Buy who's like trying to
taking
convince the
coochie
customer,
pictures.
trying to get him to buy the camera in
Yeah.
their vagina. And it made it through all the cuts. Like
Yeah,
somehow
Beth-
that sketch got on
Beth's
stage.
played
Yeah, I don't know if that has legs, but
Yeah.
It somehow I made it
did.
work.
It had camera coochie.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's Pearl.
I love Pearl.
David Bowie.
All right. Well,
I have one more question.
What's that?
Okay.
This one is
Is this a wrap-up question, or is this a question that's going to make you angry, and
I
then
feel
we
like
have to do
listeners are
something
getting
else?
mad now.
no. This one is I need help.
Oh,
Oh.
funnily enough, the dead name of the trans person was David.
What?
David Bowie.
Molly, can I get another beer, please?
What was the
Yeah.
actual name? Luna was the actual name. Okay.
I forget what this was all about.
What do we?
What was Jeff's question? He needs
Yeah, what's your
help.
last question?
Yeah, what's your
He
We're here to
needs
help.
help, and he wants a
Okay,
beer.
you all have lived in apartments before, right?
Yeah.
No.
Whoa. Okay. Everyone who's not rich at this table, you've lived in.
No, I
apartment-
just made a lot of mistakes and got married really young and bought a house in
No,
like
you're
2003.
fine.
It's fine.
How do you mail something out of your apartment?
You take it to a mailbox.
Can you say that into the microphone?
You take it to a mailbox.
Wait,
Like, take it to the post office or a mail? Where's
Does
a
it-
mail?
Yeah,
do
there's-
mailboxes exist?
Yeah, you know those
still?
big blue.
Do you not get mail at your apartment?
No, I'm saying send out.
Yeah, but do you get mail at your apartment? Let's start there.
Yes, yes.
Okay. And where do you get the mail from?
The mailbox.
And what is your what does your mailbox look like?
So my mailbox is like there's 6 apartments in my complex.
Yeah.
And so there's 6 like side by side very small boxes.
Yes.
And above
Okay.
that is a giant box with like a key that the post office man can open up to drop everything in the right mailbox.
I can answer your question because I live in a condo and it's the same setup. There's
Okay.
there's like a grid of like 12 mailboxes. On one side, on the back, there's a slot.
There's no back. This is built into the wall.
Oh, is there like
There's
got to
be another slot.
I don't see a slot.
There's another slot.
there's-
Jeff is gay. He's not used to looking for slots.
Whoa, hold on, hold on.
I look for holes, not
Yeah.
slots.
if there's not a slot for outgoing,
No. You just mentioned the slot. There's not one slot, and that it sorts itself into your boxes. They have to open your box, put in your mail. That one slot is outgoing.
No, they open the top box. There's no hole to put anything into that top box.
There's no hole.
So they don't have 6 individual keys for each of our little boxes.
Wait.
They open the top box and then they can place in the top of each of our personal mailboxes from there.
so I'll tell you
I
what.
I thought about taking a picture before I came here. I
yeah.
should have.
So I'll tell you what I do.
Yeah, please.
Is those blue mailboxes on the street?
I haven't seen one of those in forever.
There's one in front of every post office. I know for a fact there's one in front of the post office that's right in Ghent.
Okay.
I take it to there. Or
Yeah.
you can put a clothespin and attach it to your mailbox, like on the outside.
Yeah.
And just say, like, with a post-it note that says outgoing. You can do that.
Okay. But there's not like
or you can take it to our office.
that makes
and
sense.
Mail it out.
Do they look like this?
No.
No, it's much smaller. It's a much smaller complex. What I would
This?
do, because my mailbox setup is similar, there's
Yeah.
no outgoing thing.
Yeah.
I would either attach it to my mailbox and write outgoing, or I would just take it to that blue mailbox.
I think I'll just take
Because you
it to
can
that.
drive up to that like it's nothing. And
Okay.
there's one in front of Nauticus too, if you
Okay.
are ever in that neighborhood.
David
but there are
Bowie.
still blue mailboxes.
I'll
places.
I'll look into that.
Yeah.
Or I'll just go there and drop it off.
Yeah.
Cuz I didn't know what to do, so I just opened my mailbox and put it back in there and I was like, how do they get this? How do they know it's there?
Yeah.
Well, they look at it.
But they
No, they don't go in his.
In
they don't have a
his
key to his
box, yeah.
box. They only. Have
I mean, they
access
could
to a
open the
slot.
top part and then I guess reach down, but I don't think they would do that.
Yeah, if they don't know anything's in there.
What
they,
the fuck?
I
It's
know.
noticeably in there.
This is crazy.
Listeners,
I don't
call,
know. It's an
call in.
ancestry test.
Call in,
My-
write us.
My mailboxes, yeah, like in my apartment, our mailboxes don't even lock. Like they're just boxes.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Mine lock.
Mine doesn't.
How do you get packages?
They leave
They just sit them at the floor.
Yeah.
This is ripe for fraud and abuse.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you could get them sent to like one of those Amazon things instead.
What if someone to steal my fucking Taylor Swift pajamas?
Yeah.
Come on.
Do you really have some?
Hell yeah, I just got some in the mail today
And you didn't bring them?
from her summer drop.
Oh my god.
All right. I think it's time for one ad break and then.
It's
Quick.
we're way over time, Jeff.
Yeah.
It's time to wrap up.
Yeah, and thanks for that little excursion into your mail.
I needed help.
That was thrilling.
Does
David
anyone have
Bowie.
anything to plug before we go?
Y'all not like that?
Yeah,
I needed help. I'm sorry.
the Beavers are going to be in Chicago
Oh!
at the end of July.
End of July. Check us out at the IO Improv Festival in Chicago. The Beavers are going to be there.
Fuck yeah.
The Foxy Morons.
Oh,
are gonna be
yeah.
there. It's going to be
The Sloppy Boys.
Sloppy Toppy boy. Who's the Sloppy boys?
Well, we don't know them,
They're
but
just like a famous improv group. Jeff
Yeah.
decided to plug on the pod.
no, it's a
Oh,
band.
We should tag
Yeah.
them so that
They're
they
a
listen to
band.
this episode.
Okay, a band can be improv.
Well, they're improv guys who do
Wait,
band.
does that mean
Are
that
you
like
sure about that?
Fish is an improv group?
It's a
Oh,
comedy
yes.
band.
Oh.
They
They have a song about Tom Collins?
what's his name? Paul Rust.
Wait, Tom Collins the drink, or is that also an actor?
They do have
Oh,
yes.
Jesus.
Tom Collins is a song of theirs.
Oh. Is it a funny song?
Yeah, all their songs are funny.
Oh.
So check them out, but also us at IO.
Yeah, Beavers.
Until
Oh
next
yeah,
time.
Paul Rust is not part of this.
This has been a whirlwind episode of How Embarrassing. Until next
Wait,
time, worms.
aren't we gonna end with like, what's the thing you're doing? Are you guessing who's gonna die next?
We only do that sometimes.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I
Oh,
mean,
I'm
if
sorry.
Erika
No,
wants,
it's-
let's
I
do
don't-
it. We
no, I
can do it
didn't-
real
I
quick.
didn't-
How long
apparently
has this episode been going on for?
2 minutes. All right, just do the theme and we'll do that.
Death.
Celebrity
Death.
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 Who's gonna die? Who's gonna die?
Death. Death.
Is this the theme song?
Celebrity death. Death. Celebrity death. Celebrity death.
Ew.
All right, I'm pretty sure everyone who guessed recently. Oh, Mr. Devil. Everyone we guessed recently hasn't died, so
We got close though, didn't we?
I'm not sure. I forget
Who
who I
died
had
recently?
last.
Who died recently? I don't know. Somebody died recently. I was like, ooh, it felt like Billy Arthur like did them or something.
Yeah, we have to double check those facts. He
All
said
right.
he did, but we don't know.
He said that, but we don't know.
So far, I'm the only one with a point. Billy possibly has a point.
Potentially.
Oh wait, I can't even think who died recently. Like a singer. It was really sad.
The
Beach Boy guy.
Oh, Brian
Oh,
Wilson. Fuck.
he
He's
got hit in the ears by his dad.
Yeah.
Um,
All right, I'm still going with Bill Cosby.
oh, that's who you're going with.
Yep. Yeah.
I think Tim Curry was your most recent.
Nah, Bill Cosby. I can't wait for that fucker to die. P. Diddy might off himself. Or he might get pardoned by Trump.
He will.
Either way.
I'm gonna say I'm still on Dick Van Dyke.
Good. Good choice.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I'm wishing, praying for Billy Graham. No, Lindsey Graham.
Good choice, Chipmunk.
From Fleetwood Mac.
No, that's Lindsey Buckingham.
Who is that?
Lindsey Graham is
Lady G.
yeah.
Ladybugs.
Ugh.
Oh, Jitterbug.
He's the one with like the
He's a
turtle
bad-
face.
he's a bad-
He's a bad political
He's
guy.
a Batman senator.
I think he resigned. Like he didn't run again.
Did he
like
now?
is he still in office or no?
Oh, he's still in office, right?
But he promised he wouldn't run again.
Yeah,
He's
but
the one
who
who
knows?
keeps locking up in press conferences, just like buffering.
Wait. No, that's Mitch McConnell.
Okay, that's how I want to die.
That's a good yeah. Yeah,
Mitch McConnell is a good one.
yeah, Lindsey
Thank you.
Graham.
Thank you.
He's
I mean, Lindsey
not-
Graham sucks too. He's like he was part of like
he's
the
like
moral
early
majority,
70s, right? Oh, he's not even 70 yet. Yeah.
Oh.
Mitch McConnell's in his 80s, right?
Yeah, Mitch McConnell's the one that I want to croak.
Yeah.
Okay, Mitch
Like a
McConnell
turtle.
for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
for
83.
For me.
Same age as Biden, right? Biden's 83.
think he's older.
Well, Biden's already dead and he's been replaced by a robot.
God, we're back on politics. And Molly wanted to end this fucking
And
episode.
this is literally a never-ending episode.
All right, well, fucking close your snatch.
Okay.
I know who Jeff's pick is. It's
Pick
David
someone!
Bowie.
David Bowie
David
already
Bowie.
died. That's
well, you
cheating.
win. Pick somebody.
I'm trying.
This is always the part where he's like a little kid, where like the uncles and aunts coming to visit, and he's like, "No, stay."
I wasn't prepared for this.
Erika was unprepared. She came up with Mitch McConnell.
Okay, I say Mitch McConnell.
Hell yeah.
I'm sorry, I can't.
Oh,
I
we
can't
can't
do the same
Double
one.
up.
Oh no, who?
Say Lindsey Graham.
Aerosmith lead singer.
Steven Tyler.
Steven Tyler.
Good. Good. It could happen.
Oh,
No, he's never gonna
gross.
die.
No, he has to. I heard he has to sleep in like a hyperbaric chamber or something.
Wait, is that true? I didn't look that up. I
He's
heard
only
that.
77, but drugs, man.
Yeah.
Like,
He's 77.
He's just sinew and hair.
Drugs will get you.
All right, I'll say Steven Tyler.
Okay.
Don't want to close my eyes.
Don't give a fuck. Continue story.
This has been another whirlwind episode of the How Embarrassing podcast.
Death.
It's incredible what you
Time
can
to
do.
die.
It's incredible what you can do with 4 microphones and 4 friends. Everybody. Ew.
It is I, Death. I've come for you, Molly Graham.
That's actually, I don't like that at all. That's really scary. And to all the little worms out there, until next time.
Keep
Thanks so much for listening to How Embarrassing Podcast and Go Home Podcast Production. If you have an embarrassing story like to be guessed at How Embarrassing, send us an email at howembarrassingpodcast@gmail.com.
What the fuck just happened?
I'm so disappointed that you're not a huge David Bowie fan.
Shut up.